All right, this video I am going to go through an angry email that I got as doing customer service for Flux Defense. I know this guy isn't subscribed to me or following along, so I'm not gonna say his name, but I need you guys to judge, did I handle this situation well, or what would have you done? He's pretty heated in this, and so let's talk about it. All right, so the subject of the email goes as following. Yeah, hi, me again. I can't remember if there was an email before this, but this seemed to be the first contact. It says, your idiot designers never accounted for the retractable dimple on Olight chargers. For those of you who don't know, our flash mag that goes with the Glock brace has a small little EDC Olight flashlight kind of built into it. And we leave a little bit of space for the charger to go in to magnetize to charge the battery. That's important. So he says, your idiot designers never accounted for the retractable dimple on the Olight chargers. Now, the designer is Ben, obviously. So he says, send me another Olight charger. I will be calling tomorrow. I will not leave you alone until you replace the equipment your subpar piece of shiz mag holder broke. I demand a remedy caused by your flawed design. 2 millimeters less in plastic, zero quality control and product testing. I will steer others towards cheaper braces until you send me another charger. This is about principle, and I can be a huge pain in the A. Now, we take full responsibility for any of our products that's not working the way it should. So in this case, the little slot that allows the charger to fit in might have been kind of tight, and that's what he's saying. So the charger pad would slip inside, it maybe was too tight, and he tried to pull it out and it broke the charger. I don't think they cost that much, and if that was the case, then this seems like it'll be an easy fix. Problem is, we don't make the lights, we don't make the chargers, and so if somebody's gonna need a replacement, if we have one, we could send it to him, or we would direct people to buy one on like Amazon or Olight store. All right, so here's my response. This is where I need you guys' input. This was a long time ago, but still I'd like to know. Said, hi, person's name. Thanks for letting us know about the issue. We can get a charger out to you in the next couple of days. We do not appreciate the name calling as it is very unprofessional, but we always stand by our products and we will make sure that you get the replacement. That was in direction to the first thing he said in his email was, your idiot designers never accounted for the retractable dimple, blah, blah, blah. So he comes out swinging in his first email to us. So I just say, hey, we don't appreciate the name calling as it is very unprofessional, but we will always stand by our products and we will make sure that you get the replacement. Unfortunately, the flash mags can come to us from our manufacturer with slight tolerance differences. Usually they're not out of spec. This one might have been. So never out of spec enough to affect function and fitment of the lights and chargers. You're the first to let us know this issue and we will look into it to make sure it doesn't happen again. That was my response. I get an email, I think the day later, open it up to a paragraph or two from this guy. Oh, Alex, you don't appreciate the name calling? I don't appreciate having a firearm I use to defend my life encumbered by poor quality and design. I also don't appreciate how unprofessional it is to both have poor design and put it to market, as well as have the balls to tell your customers what they should and shouldn't say when they are dissatisfied with your products. It is not my job as your customer to be professional when you fail me. It's my job to be right and yours to remedy this. Professionally, I don't appreciate your tone, Alex. You should be ashamed of yourself in a customer service capacity for taking criticism so poorly. That reflects very negatively upon both you and the business you represent. In a game of millimeters, you openly admitted that your manufacturer cannot deliver products to spec, which is wrong. They are to spec, they're just very slightly here and there. Always within spec though, we don't ship stuff that's out of spec. Yet you sell them anyway. This gun market is quite possibly the most unforgiving market with very particular people, or maybe you'd prefer to think of all of us as unprofessional. The name calling was very warranted in that case. You endanger lives by delivering poor quality in a gun accessory. Maybe check your ego at the door next time you come into the office as a customer service worker. So he adds his address so we can ship him the replacement charger for the Olight. He says, "I'll remember you and your defensiveness. I have every right to be angry, and you have no right to dictate what I say when giving negative feedback. I hope your company is at least smart enough to retain these emails and discipline CS workers for poor choices of words that they serve to further anger your customers. Unless this is a 2-bit operation and I'm not speaking to the idiot engineer that can't make a whole right. I await my charger and an apology for your outright inability to calm a justifiably upset customer. Instead, you resort to insults. Real nice, Alex." What a hill to die on. And he puts a couple clappies. "I look forward to our interaction next week and maybe even beyond that. I'll remember your insult, Alex. I demand an apology." Okay, so this is what we got back, and I wasn't expecting this at all. Because to me, all I thought was just like, hey, he came out swinging in the first email. I said we'd take care of the problem. All I said was, we don't appreciate the name calling. And I did kind of give him a little bit more insight into like, hey, the material that we use never comes 100% the same every time. So for there to be a little hiccup like this where it's a little tight and it causes the charger to stick and maybe break, that was a new thing for us. That had never happened in the past. No one's ever emailed us about that. But that's an easy fix. We send him a new charger, or if we needed to, we could send him a new flash mag, or maybe remove some material there to make it work. Was I wrong in saying we don't appreciate the name calling? Yeah, I'm in customer service, and he points out here that it's not his job to discipline himself when talking to another adult. It's my job to just take whatever this guy says and take it as we need to fix whatever, yeah, and we will fix whatever when it comes to our products. In terms of how he responded though, I don't think it's warranted, and I know people think that they can talk to customer service however they feel like they want. I don't know if the issue warranted this kind of response. The Olight charger is a very small, inexpensive thing. Now, it shouldn't have broken. That's completely on us. But it's a very easy replacement. And I don't know why he didn't just come at the email like, "Hey guys, my charger broke. Is it okay if I get a replacement? It seems like it may have gotten stuck and it broke within the flash mag. Have you guys heard of this before?" I feel like that would have been an email to a customer service representative that would have given all the information, that you would have gotten your fix, however it is, and that's it. You're two adults talking to each other. I don't know how many people there are out there like this, and in customer service, we see the best in people, and sometimes we see the worst in people. I don't know. You let me know. I'm just relaying an email that I got well over a year ago, and we did take care of the problem. We sent the charger, and we didn't answer this email. He demanded an apology, and I didn't agree with this. And so we just didn't respond to this email, but we did fix the problem. Is that good? Does that work? As people who understand companies and understand like how to help the customers out in the best way possible, I didn't feel like this warranted an apology. And so I left it. So that's it for this video. Let me know what you think. I'm very interested to see what you guys have to say about this, just because we come across this a lot every once in a while, and a lot of it is mainly less about products not working, but more about not being able to order our products, not being able to keep it up with demand, and how to stay in stock, all that kind of stuff. We get a lot of angry emails, very critical emails about us not being able to keep up with demand, until I explain our manufacturing issues, and then they're the nicest people in the world. It's funny that when people email in, I feel like they're all pumped up about it. They're typing out their message. They're like, this is really gonna show Flux Defense. This is gonna show them. And I get an email like that, and it's just like somebody just walking into a door and just punching you. You can tell I'm fired up about this. I don't think that's a proper way for adults to act. A company is comprised of people who are doing their jobs. And as long as they're able to help you and fix the problem in a way that fixes the problem, and you have that faith restored, I feel like that's the way to go and the way to interact, and not to, oh my gosh, I think I caused this. I'm the problem, huh? It's because I said we didn't appreciate the name calling. I get it. That's a mean thing for me to say. I shouldn't have said that. All right, well, that ruins the whole video.